Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, quick update here. Bitcoin still, we start with a bearish scenario that remains the primary expectation. There are basically two bearish scenarios that can work out here for Bitcoin. This is the one that I think is following pretty much at the moment, where we obviously came from the low here up in a W, moved down in an X, moved up in a Y formation, and we then moved down in an impulsive wave down in a wave one. So we have to label this as the first of the first wave of an impulse here, which means there are a few more to come. Let me just take that out. So there was one, yeah, here hidden in green now, and that this here is the wave two in an A, B, C, yeah, and based on this, we could now assume that it's reversing, as already said in the last few videos, which then also happened. But what is now needed is a break below this. You can see what is currently labeled there as wave 2 low here at 20,375. That's where we now need to get below, then below 19,611, and then here below this low at 18,900 pretty much, yeah. And then this scenario would get more and more we could get more and more confident about this scenario. Now, if I had really to make a guess here, I think this is the one that I would expect to work out, but that is purely a guess because I don't know which one is going to work out. But this is one of the bearish scenarios where we also, when we retraced here in this wave 2, we reached the 61.8% fib level perfectly. And I also told you yesterday, in this move up here, we're pretty much limited to 21,500. So yeah, we reversed here and we should now move down impulsively in the bearish scenario. So if the bearish one is supposed to work out, the move down now needs to be impulsive in a wave 3 to the downside. Okay, so this is that scenario. In the other scenario, which is the WXYXZ pattern, which I already mentioned, where we have actually not yet started this impulsive move down, but where we are moving up in an extended corrective wave here to the upside. Well, this obviously could take place as well. So this scenario would look like WXYXZ. Oops, no, it's gone. I chose the wrong. I think I chose the wrong tool here. So WXYX, there it is. So where each of these waves is actually a corrective wave. Yeah, and from here we would then start the impulse down and would break out over the bear flag. So this wave pattern would give us a chance to move to around 22K, 23K. And looking at the lower wave pattern then, it would mean that we have done a wave A here. We're now moving down in a B and we will move up in a C. This is certainly also possible, and this would become revealed if to the downside we're only making a 3-wave move now instead of a 5-wave move. That 3-wave move would be a wave B, yeah, in most likely cases. Yeah, so these are the two bearish ones. In the first one, I don't expect it to go to 22K, 23K. In the second one, it would probably need to. But why I believe the first one is probably more realistic is that Ethereum performed much better than Bitcoin already. Ethereum already reached its target and it's already showing weakness now. So probably Bitcoin is rolling over here as we speak. And what is currently happening here in these moves up that you can see here, they look rather corrective instead of, in compared to impulsive. So what I'm saying is what is coming down here, yeah, exactly here, looks more what has come down here as well. It doesn't look like this. Okay, so the green candles are very weak. Yeah, the angle of the green ones is also very, very weak, not very strong. So yeah, it looks more impulsive to the downside. Now let's take a look at the bullish scenario, if there's any update. Bullish one working further its way into the target area here, closer towards it. This is obviously where we now need to start to move to the upside. In the previous video, I explained it, I think, pretty detailed, where we can either say here we have the low already in and we made a 1-2-1-2 pattern, or it is a wave 1 to the upside and then an A, B, C. both possible. Doesn't really matter which one. They're both leading to similar results. And we can then count from the low here at 18,900 pretty much. An impulse to the upside in a leading diagonal. I told you here also we are limited to 21,500. Didn't get above it, which is good for this scenario. But in this scenario, we would now need to move down in a corrective fashion, yeah, into this wave 2 target area. Should we go way below this, it would rather indicate that we are in the bearish scenario. So for the bullish one, what needs to work out, definitely we need to hold here the 18,900. Ideally, we are reversing now in the green target range, and we are then going to go above the wave 1 high here at 21,200 and above this high at 22,400, and will break through 23,300. These are the 3 levels for the bulls that now need to be taken in order for this to work out. A lot of discussions, is the low already in, is the low not in? My primary expectation is still it is not yet in. This is not because I just don't think so. No, it's based just purely because I acknowledge there is an opportunity for Bitcoin now to move up and that the low is already in, but I just haven't seen enough bullish price action to confirm this, right? It's a confirmation that's just missing. So saying the low is in would just be a guess now. I'm not guessing here. I try to make assumptions based on the charts, and for that I would need to see further price action, need to see that resistance level broken, and then we can be more confident that the bullish one is working out here. It's worth tracking the bullish scenario in order not to miss anything out. And yeah, from here we could then start to move up. And I'm open to the idea, but I give it a lower probability at the moment compared to the bearish one, just purely because we haven't seen the bullish price action. But the chances are there, absolutely. In addition to that, you know, at the moment, a lot of bullish indicators are flashing for Bitcoin. Yes, the macroeconomic situation is different to what it was, but there are a lot of indicators that are flashing currently buy signal, yeah, long-term buy signal. Had you bought at these flashing signals in the past bear markets, you could have made a fortune, yeah. And there are so many examples: the 2-year moving average heat map, the advanced, I think it's called NVT signal, the rainbow chart, yeah. There's something called Bitcoin golden bottom indicator, and we've got the pi cycle bottom, and all of them are flashing. So just saying, you know, this doesn't mean we have to go up from here. It could still mean we drop a little bit, but I think we're fairly close to the low anyway. So for a long-term holder, I mean, I'm accumulating when I can here in the current price ranges, and this is, you know, a long-term accumulation area. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.